want to go back to the decision to bring Tyone into this ball game. You bring him in the game, but then you have Schmidt warming up right away. So it's telling you that they're having a little bit of backup. I would have rather have had the guy who's pitched out of the bullpen this year, because you hear me talk about it all the time. You need to know what you're going to get in certain situations. Tyone came in there. He wasn't terrible, gave up some soft contact, but there were question marks all over the place. What are we going to get from this guy?
I'll tell you what, anything in life, not just sports, anything in life, when you ask people to go outside their comfort zone and do something that they've never done before or haven't done quite often, you're rolling the dice. Clarke Schmidt pitched well down the stretch. He had a little bit of a struggle, and then he picked it back up in the last couple of games. That was the way to go, and I thought that when they brought in Tyone, why not bring in Schmidt here? And as you said, with Schmidt warming up, they were preparing for the worst anyway.
Schmidt warming up. You also had Herman, who has actually done that role. He has actually been a reliever, and I thought Tyone handled himself well before the game when he talked about the prospect of pitching out of the bullpen. But to Michael's point, he did say he had to reach out to teammates. He talked to Zach Britton to talk to him about what kind of approach should he have. He talked to Daniel Hudson, who, like Tyone, has had 2 Tommy John surgeries. And what Tyone took from their advice was less is more. Try and get yourself ready, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. And I think we do need to emphasize, Tyone was not slammed around the ballpark.
No.
It was 2 bloops, but the thing was, you are putting him in a spot that he's not accustomed to.
Listen, the Yankees, to me, still are the overwhelming favorite in the series, but you cannot underestimate or overstate. You can't overstate the losses that they suffered in the bullpen, how it manifested itself in a game like this. No Marinaccio. I mean, right there, he's a huge part of that bullpen. He probably pitches either before that, and they extend everybody else an inning. I mean, all the losses they had during the season. No Britton, no Chad Green, no Michael King. That's a Michael King spot. Those losses really hurt.
Yeah, but Michael, I'm even going to talk about the guys who pitched well in this game. Trevino, you could have extended him.
Yep.
Loizaga, you could have extended him. Wandy, Clay Holmes, I mean, all of these guys. But I think what Aaron's dealing with in a game like this, he's saying, we might play 3 or 4 games in a row, and I can't extend these guys because I know they're my best options out there, and they are. I'm going to go back to Tyone again. Why not Clarke Schmidt in that situation right there? Because it almost felt like he was forcing Tyone into a game to figure out what he had instead of waiting for the right opportunity to play out in a spot where a starting pitcher can come in.
Well, Tyone might have to pitch a potential Game 5. So if you were going to use him in relief, today was the day, but that's not the reason to do it, right? That's not the reason to force him into that spot. And I also thought it was interesting, and Boone did this in Game 1 as well. Every time he has brought in a reliever, almost instantaneously, another reliever has gotten up. So obviously the Yankees want to be able to have their pitchers ready for their lanes, but it is curious in the situation that Tyone, a starter who is stretched out, the second he comes in the 10th inning, there's Schmidt throwing some bullets in the bullpen as well.